we are here on this wonderful evening. I was gonna say like holiday evening, but does anyone feel like it doesn't feel like the fucking holidays at
It does
all?
not.
Holy shit! It
It's just
just.
getting older.
Politics got me
It feels
feeling
less
that
and
way.
less.
I mean, fair, but like even that aside, I've noticed that like it just hasn't felt like Christmassy, even when it was snowing like earlier. Because like it snowed like last week, like earlier than it has for a lot of years. It's like, oh hey, that's just got a Christmassy. Why do I feel no joy?
Climate change, fun.
You're an
Yay!
adult. Fun.
Okay, bro, we can enjoy things as an adult. We're talking about.
I mean, here's the thing. Christmas is mostly a family tradition. You live with the roommates, and to my knowledge, you don't live anywhere near any family.
I live near my aunt. One of my aunts, the one who's not
Immediate.
crazy.
And she just disowned me.
No,
Merry Christmas, bitch.
No, the other aunt in Rhode Island I would disown. No, no, she's fine. She's fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that the one that's the Republican?
Yes.
What are you doing being a Republican in Rhode Island?
I don't know.
Trying.
But transition. I just finished My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and my one takeaway is, why the fuck did we mention Rhode Island specifically in this show? Because
You brought it up.
Is it mentioned? Wait for
no, so there's
which
a
character?
point where it's Makoto giving the lecture to Koichi about the vigilantes
Yeah.
and such, and the
History
first
stuff, yeah.
heroes showed up in Rhode Island of all states. And I remember watching it. First of all, great show. I actually just finished it like an hour ago. But I remember watching it, being like, "Oh, this is cool. Why did we pick Rhode Island out of all states? Literally the smallest state."
Because New York was taken.
'Cause that's
Everything
where all
happens
the
in New York.
vigilantes hang out.
Yeah. But either way, we've done this podcast enough. You know everybody here. We got my friend Noah. We got my friend Tom. I got my friend Juanito.
Hi.
Hello.
Fuck
Yes.
Fuck you too.
you. Fuck you more.
What if I fuck you?
Then I'll never talk to you again.
Sounds like a plan to me.
My immediate
fuck,
my immediate thought when you said that is fucking Valentino going, "Can I film it?"
Yes.
Not technically anime, but you know, still want it. I still love the season 2. It was fun watching it again with Eli.
Yeah.
But something that I did want to talk about today, I know Noah, you mentioned you want to talk about, but I told this to you before we were in call. Is something very recent that's it's definitely very controversial and bad. Is so how about those Amazon choices made about those AI
oh my
dubs, right?
god.
Oh my god!
Can we
Do
kill
they
them?
still have the ones in Spanish? Because I heard
I-
they still have the one for
They made them in
Spanish.
Spanish too.
I
Yeah.
think they've all been taken
They
down
did it
already
for, like-
because the
So-
publishers didn't
They
even
have.
know.
So apparently, all of them have been taken down except for like the ones that no one complained about. Because there were a few anime that were dubbed. No Game No Life, which was weird because it already had a dub. That was
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
good.
pretty old anime.
Yeah, and like then Banana Fish, which to my knowledge has never had an English dub before.
No.
But it is still a popular anime. So not Netflix. They're not a cheap company. Amazon and all there. We have all the money in the world, but we don't want to spend it. So we're just gonna put stuff into a machine. And I send clips to Noah, and you were just dying of laughter in the
It's
background.
soulless.
It was funny as hell.
No,
Like if somebody was like, "Hey, I want to be a voice actor, but I can't speak because my throat was fucked up from all the drugs." Text the speech. I'm going to be a voice actor. I could dream, can I?
I could dream, Harold. It's so funny because I've never seen Banana Fish. I've never seen it, so I have no fucking context to any of this stuff. But there's a child that gets shot, and just one of the characters running and going no, and it sounded like, I swear to God, Tommy Wiseau from the fucking room had more emotion, and that shit was hysterical. It was just, no, please, no, this can't be happening, and I'm like, oh my God. Someone said okay to this.
We finally found a material that's worse than Zero's What Am I Fighting For in X4.
Free Luigi.
Oh, no.
Because We at least that was a person. I
A person
And-
living in his mom's
So your
basement.
dark soul with light.
all right, bro. For as much as anyone could give shit to like any bad dub voice actors, at least they are a person and they're saying things. This is literally ones and zeros, just and mimicking emotion, and not
fucking
even doing
cranker.
that. Oh my god.
Look, mimicking is such a kind word. Butchering is the one I would use.
Fair.
Yeah.
Which I need more violent words than butchering, dismembering.
You should be able to speak another language. That there lots more violent words in other languages.
Oh, that'd be fun. But speaking of languages, there were AI Spanish dubs.
Yes, there were AI Spanish dubs. I'm not sure
Oh
for
my-
any other language there was, but I know there was one in Spanish that was AI dub, and it was horrible.
Oh my god.
I saw like a clip of it like a while back. I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah, but I know they were taken down because everyone was just like, "Wow, this is terrible."
Who
But I
greenlit
think
this shit?
I
People
Well,
with money.
yeah, clearly the executive who was just like, "I don't want to have to pay a voice actor. Pfft, I can just put a few texts."
This only happens because voice acting is not a respected career.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Essentially.
Hmm
It's not. I think that's more fucking obvious when we see like movies, and I'm gonna call Mario movie out a little bit, even though I do
Mario
think
movie
voice
and
act-
Sonic movie.
Sonic movie I give a little bit more leeway because I do think that overall the voice acting is better, and they did pick people
Who
who
care?
care,
Well, maybe not care,
Um,
but like.
who cared
people who
enough.
are able-
fucking-
I would say they picked people that, like, with the exception of Keanu Reeves and maybe Idris Elba, like they picked people that like I've never heard of before the Sonic movie. Like I didn't know who Ben
I
Schwartz
mean, but
was.
really, it was
Yeah.
just Ben Schwartz who was a relative unknown. Like he was known for the DuckTales
Stand-
cartoon
stand-up
series on
comedy.
Disney Plus, and then Colleen O'Shaughnessy returned as Tails.
Yeah.
That's for those who don't know. That's the voice actress for the games now in the modern era.
Mhm.
And Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves are like obviously A-listers.
But they're also like A-listers who I feel like everyone kind of one can act, and two, everyone kind of respects is like they do care about the medium and never feel like they're half-assing any of it.
I will say,
I think
I will
for
say,
me
Idris Elba
that
Knuckles is my favorite Knuckles.
Fair.
agreed.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like by the time you get to Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, it's kind of earned to get those big named actors because whether this was intentional or not, it felt like they were like with the first movie, they wanted to set the foundation. They wanted to get one legend, Jim Carrey, and then get some
Yeah.
not really well known actors.
Yeah,
like-
because
B-listers.
they had a lot of TV actors in the first film,
Oh yeah.
as well as a lot of
Yeah.
relative unknowns, like what's his name, Agent Stone's actor Lee. Oh, I'm gonna butcher his name, Majdab, I think.
I'm not sure. I know we went over
He's a gem. He's a gem. You see him on Twitter. He's a sweetheart.
the
But the point I'm-
the
the
IMDb
point I'm
list of
making,
Wade's
though-
actor, and it was such like, wow, I guess he peaked with Sonic.
I mean, the
But
only
the-
ones that
the-
were well known were. Sorry, Noah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but the point I was trying to make though with the voice acting and the actors in general is that like it didn't start off like the Mario movie where it's like, hey, look, all these big name actors
Yeah.
right up from the get go. It feels like more sincere and earned as each movie gets like a bigger and bigger actor.
Yeah.
We'll get
I
Chris
do-
Pratt in Sonic
Mhm.
06.
I do think
Yeah.
that I do think that both movies had like an essence of love for the original source material, but for Sonic it felt more earnest and a little less corporate to me.
Mhm.
Even as someone who greatly prefers
Definitely.
Mario over Sonic, I do think that the Sonic movies are better. Like, I mean, the second movie for Mario looks pretty good, and I will say one of the casting that I did like, regardless of the actress, was Brie Larson because she does
Yes.
work.
Mhm.
She does really work for
Yeah.
Rosalina. She cares about the fucking games. Her voice is like perfect for Rosalina in general. So I just think this was good casting. I don't know much
Bowser
about Bowser
Jr.
Jr.
I love the.
I thought
love
Bowser
the
Jr. was
art
fine.
as her from Envy.
Fair.
Rosalina has Envy from Scott.
I don't know.
I think he's fine. Like, I never really expect much of Bowser Jr. anyway. But like the whole point of that is it's clear that like Hollywood and such and many other mediums don't really care about voice acting because they'll just hire big names and be like, oh, you could just go in front of a studio and voice act, right? And
Yeah.
sometimes there are some actors who can really do both, but there are some who do not work in the booth at all because it is a very
Megan
different
Fox.
approach.
Seth Rogen, for sure.
Fair. Fair. I was Megan Fox. I don't even know if she can act on camera. I'm about to say
Yeah, fair.
we're going bottom of the barrel here.
Jennifer's Body's a cult classic.
As
okay?
somebody who grew up with Michael Bay films because my parents liked them, oh my god, no.
She cannot act.
Even as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, she's attractive, and that's it.
Hey,
that's why she gets work.
Body's a cult classic, man.
Okay, maybe that was it. Maybe I was too young to get horny.
Maybe it was just that one. That's the only good thing she's
I mean,
ever acted in.
Michael Bay did often focus on the fact that people were hot because he didn't have much else to say in terms of movies besides that.
I mean, his reputation back then was explosions and Megan Fox.
True, and his reputation now kind of is who?
And I bet he wanted two of them combined.
Yeah, and then we got Transformers, and then again, and then again, and then again, and thank God it ended because they kept getting worse. But yeah, like it's just voice acting just is not respected at all. So it's kind of nice when someone actually gives a shit. And then
crazy.
Amazon just continued the tradition of just, hey, we're a large corporation. We don't respect voice actors because you do, in our opinion, the bottom barrel stuff. So you were replacing it with robots now. And the entire internet was, you fucking what, mate?
Let's fucking bully him back.
Pretty much.
Bully.
Bully the shit out of them until they go back on their decision. But the shitty part is, it's not like they felt bad. They went back on it because it was unpopular. They're going to try it again. I know it.
100%.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, and it sucks because there's a lot of really good shows on Amazon.
See, it's crazy that kind of hearing this because it's crazy that in 2025 we're still thinking this way. Like back then, sure, when voice acting was new, whatever. But like, it's crazy because like to name a modern example of this, like sometimes voice acting can be picky. Like with Has Been Hotel, I remember I heard a story where Bibsy Pop specifically wanted actors and actresses that did like Broadway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
like
part
she
of that was
handpicked.
And that's one of the
Admit
reasons
a
why
Lie.
the original Angel Dust didn't come back to do himself.
because he didn't have the same kind of training.
He didn't have the training. He had a much stricter schedule because he was a more well-known actor, I guess.
Well, in his defense, Blake Roman was an unknown at the time. He hadn't even been on Broadway yet. He was a Broadway-trained actor and definitely a better singer, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. The songs in season 2 of these things are fucking
Yeah.
fantastic. I just alone, Losing Streak is just so good at singing that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
wish it was longer.
True.
Yeah.
It should be a longer song.
Why are all the
The
best
thing is like a minute and
songs short?
47 seconds.
Like, the songs in season 2 are fucking fantastic, but a lot of them are so short because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
It's like a positive and a negative. Like, we have more good songs, but the good songs are also like half the length. And I'm like, oh,
Hypodermic needles left all over the place. You know, it's really sprayed by Mason.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it's gotten to the point where I've been looking at like fans like making complete versions of these songs on their own. Like they have to
I've
make their
seen a
own
lot of
lyrics after
people
Fleshville.
doing Lucifer's part in Vox
Yes.
Populi, because I don't get me wrong, I love that song. I still love Vox's part. I genuinely think that Lucifer's part should have been his own song. I still amount to that. It should have been his
Yeah.
own song. It's
But it kind of
So
had
good.
to be for Vox Day, you know?
true. Oh no, absolutely, because it's sort of a reprise, but obviously in a much darker orchestration instead. So
Yeah.
Better lyrics.
yeah, but fuck. What's everyone watching? Because there's a lot of anime that's come out, and the next season is stacked.
Holy fucking stacked.
Now that I've caught up
crazy.
on Vigilantes, I'm excited for season 2.
Season 2 is probably going to be the best Vigilante season. If they're that
I haven't
good,
watched
think they are.
anything as of late. I've been like,
You disappoint me.
I had one big video come out and then had a big commission
Okay.
and then also like Fucking going through Jeremy's 4 hour long live stream. Literally have not been able to watch anything. But what about you guys?
I've been watching quite a bit. I caught up with One Piece, at least as far as the anime.
Nice.
Ooh.
Egghead is really fucking good, which is
Yeah.
great because I'm a little mixed on Wano. Like it's got its good moments, but like
I feel like
I don't
Wano
know.
was rushed. Which is saying something
It-
because it was one of the
Wano
longest
didn't
arcs.
really click with me that
It's just
much.
massive, and
Mm.
it's like probably the most ambitious One Piece arc I think out
Yes,
there.
100% it is.
And Oda didn't structure it too well, so it
Yeah.
kind of Act
Because
1,
he
2,
wanted-
3. It should not have been. It should have been like 5 acts if it was me, even though it doesn't make
He wanted
sense
to end
narrative wise.
before,
Yeah.
like either just before or the day of the release of One Piece Film Red.
Yes, I remember that.
That was like that was a big reason why it was rushed,
Okay.
which fucking
Mhm.
sucks. Then like looking back on it, it's not gonna age well. The arc itself.
It already
But
hasn't
I'm
for a lot
glad
of
Egghead
people.
was there to pick up the
I still love
pieces.
Wano, but it's definitely
Same.
people don't like it as much.
Fucking Robin's fight.
Robin's fight is peak,
100%.
I've been hearing that a
Right.
lot of
Onion
how like
Boob
some
Robin
anime
for the
get kind
win.
of rushed because of the movie coinciding. Like that happened with My Hero as well.
Oh fuck, Bones for that shit.
Movie was good
Season
though.
fucking 5 was ruined because of that shit. It's still frustrating to this day.
Yeah. Rip. What else, Noah?
I just want to say I saw Gear 5 animated for the first time when binging One Piece.
Really? You
stuff.
never saw
My
it
God.
animated before?
Not animated. I saw it in the manga,
It's
but I dropped
insane.
the series around that time.
Mm.
And it kind of got me laughing a few times. Like, I got quite a bit of chuckles, and like the animation is fucking god tier. Those animators have never seen their family again. Like, holy shit.
It's
They're being
really
rationed.
good. It's
It's
so
amazing.
good. Like it's kind of funny how like I remember just One Piece had the reputation for just kind of rushing through animation for a bit, and then they just drop it like, oh hey, by the way, we're just gonna drop like one of the best animated like things in a while, so have fun.
Really, I feel like it had the opposite reputation for the longest time because, like, as a manga reader, like one of the big things that other manga readers of One Piece talk about is how sluggish the pace of the anime is.
Yeah.
Because there are times where maybe only half a chapter gets adapted,
I have
Yeah.
or
talked
like
about
they'll
that.
add reaction shots to like something happening.
Every episode,
Exactly.
kill me.
One of my coworkers is just getting into anime, and he gave me a list, a very interesting list of stuff he started with. Because he watched Death Notes.
Starter.
What the fuck was it? Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, and
Okay.
he's
That's
currently
an interesting
watching the Seven Deadly Pedophiles.
7
Oh,
daily
no.
terabytes. Okay.
No, tell him to stop. Tell him to stop before it's too late.
I did mention that we have that running joke, and then I also said season 3
Yeah.
was the Seven Deadly Frames.
He's gonna be on the fucking watch list if he keeps going. Tell him to stop.
God.
You know,
I
until you mention Seven Deadly Pedophiles, that is probably the most modern generic anime to introduce to people nowadays.
Like, okay, so but
Really?
I also know there's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, when people start anime, there's a lot of ones that I'm used to people saying. Like I'm used to people saying stuff like Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto. But
Yeah.
I'm also in the mindset, I guess, nowadays there's a more broad example of things people can watch. I know Frieren is also one that a lot of people watch for some of their first anime.
Frieren,
Mhm.
Demon
A lot of people are
Slayer.
watching more
I would
I
even-
feel like Demon
isekai.
Slayer is a really common starter one now.
Yeah,
Especially
even though I'm
if
not
it's on
huge
Netflix.
into Demon Slayer, that's a fine starter.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the better ones in recent times because
hmm
I recommend
what
if
else
you
is
watch Soul
there?
Eater.
I guess Frieren. Frieren's a good comfort starter.
Yeah, Soul Eater is so good.
Again.
But
Yeah.
the ending, though,
Yeah, yeah.
that's why it deserves a remake.
Yeah.
About that, the crumbs are happening for a remake.
Oh, they're circulating
Yeah.
Ooh,
again.
tell me.
Fire Force, final season part 2, is very
Yep.
soul eatery, and it's art and stuff. And
Oh
then
yeah, I saw some clips of that.
And then I think Soul Eater got reconfirmed for Netflix the other day.
Yeah, it
And
did. It's on Netflix now, and they've been making ads for it like crazy on Netflix.
If we get a remake of Soul Eater, I would say same director, same animator,
Post
but
Fire Force, yeah.
follow the manga. Oh my god. I'll be so
Yeah.
happy. It would definitely give you an
And
excuse
then
to rewatch
remake
Soul Eater.
Hunter x Hunter because it'd be funny if it got remade a second time.
No. Actually, no.
Oh no.
And then this one also won't finish.
And this one also. Damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Well, no, that give us an excuse to do it again.
Well, just adapt
We
the
don't-
art
not
release
finish
and
it.
go
I would
with that,
say
and that's it.
Hunter x Hunter still holds up pretty well. Even if I
I
just
know,
watched
but
it
like
like
Hunter
a
x
few
Hunter is
months
like
ago.
the anime equivalent to Medieval to me. It's like it gets remade, and I'm
was
just
thinking
like,
that.
yeah, I want more remakes of the same game because it's funny.
No, all these things that would probably be better getting a remake. Be like, no, do this a third time. Again.
We're gonna get a
Another
Naruto
one.
remake like forever ago, but it never
Another
happened.
anime that deserves a remake?
Wait, what were you saying, Tom? Sorry.
I think we're gonna get a Naruto remake, right? Like forever ago.
I heard
Did it never
Dragon
happened?
Ball remake floating around, like the
I
original.
I know a lot of people want a Bleach
Uh,
remake, but at the same time, it's like no. Let's
Well,
wait
clearly
1,000
two of us are
years to-
lying, or maybe we're all lying.
I don't think we need
I
a
mean-
Bleach remake. I think
Nah.
it's
I don't think we need one.
Nah, I don't really think we need a
We
Naruto
should
one
finish
either because
before
the
thinking
Naruto
of
one
getting a
holds
remake.
up.
Yeah, like we haven't even
it's a ton of
finished.
filler, some of the Bleach one, but like still.
We haven't
Thousand Year Blood
finished
War has
Thousand
been
Year Blood War
adapted
yet.
amazingly from what I've heard. So I don't
Yeah.
think we
Exactly,
need
it's actually
a new
fixing
one.
stuff in the manga.
We don't. I
That's
don't think
great.
we need a Bleach remake. Naruto,
I don't
I
think so
also
either.
don't think so. I don't think we need one.
Nah. Studio Kira, as much as I dislike them as a studio, they did a really good job adapting Naruto and Bleach.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't like other arcs of One Piece gonna get remakes, like the Fishman Island?
Okay,
Fishman
One Piece
Island's
is
the only
definitely
remake.
an anime that deserves
I
a
know that's the
remake,
only one, but didn't
still-
they say they had plans for other arcs, or is that wrong?
Yeah.
Now that
so-
One Piece is becoming seasonal, I don't know if we're gonna get that.
Wasn't it the same studio that did Spy Family as well that was doing that?
Oh yeah, you're right. The fucking One Piece remake. I forgot this would be a whole blown thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Um,
was?
From
Oh, yeah.
Studio Wit. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yes.
I
And
wouldn't
I-
say the
Dragon Ball
series as a
sucks.
whole needs a remake, but definitely certain arcs. Dressrosa for sure.
Fucking please.
I'm gonna die before it gets remade.
dude. If Gear 4
You're gonna
versus
be
Don
old and
Flamingo
decrepit.
gets animated in the current art style, oh my god, it'd be fucking amazing.
Fair. But I know that was a confirmed project. I don't know what other
Yeah.
anime remakes I can think of off the top of the dome. Fuck. I'm trying to think of ones that could have been great. Okay, there's a lot of ones I can think of now because I was just talking about roommate earlier because she mentioned T-bait.
Okay.
Beginning at the ends, and it's like one of her favorite manhwa, and then it just got butchered. So I guess that would be interesting.
Adapted horribly.
At this point, considering how the seasons are going, I honestly wouldn't mind One Punch Man getting a remake. Like just scrapping what we have now and just going back.
That's how I feel about Sakamoto Days.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
We got
true,
yeah, I
heard that was
animation.
rough.
Somebody dragged a character
what has happened
down.
with
I know.
Sakamoto Days?
So Sakamoto Days refuses to adapt certain chapters of the manga, specifically chapters in which focus on Sakamoto's relationship with his wife.
Why?
Wait, why? Makes no
I
sense.
don't know.
Isn't that like
Is it
the
not a
whole
shonen?
fucking point? He
Wait,
retired in the
gay?
first place.
Exactly. I don't read the manga, but one of my closest friends, Zupper Will on Twitter, he's been telling me about that.
Because I know
Or at least he
that
told me about it. Like they refused to adapt certain chapters, and he was just like worried about the adaptation. I was like, ugh.
I know people have been shaky about the adaptation. I remember seeing clips of it, and I was like, "Yeah, this looks fine. I wonder what's wrong with it." Because the animation looks good. Other times it kind of looks a little weak, but other times it looks pretty good. So I'm like, "What's gotten people up in arms?" But that makes sense. If they're just avoiding arcs, that should let's
Is he
just.
getting a live action too? Sorry to interrupt you there.
I hate live action adaptations. Jesus Christ, Why?
I like the
I'm
One
not
Piece
looking
one
forward
for the
to
most part.
My Hero getting its live action announced like next week.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, it's good. My Hero's getting a live action apparently.
But it doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it. How do you
But
fucking do
money.
fucking Nomus? Or like
CG.
half the
That's
fucking
Shitty
series? How do you
garbage
do fucking
CG.
Todoroki without running out of budget?
Uh, I, I've talked about before, and mostly in terms of like Western adaptations, because I fucking hate Hollywood doing like live action remakes or adaptations of like existing animated movies. But like Japan also does a fucking garbage job with their like live action adaptations. I'm like, why?
really, I
Just
like
let it
the
be
Bleach
animated.
one. I hated the ending of it, but I like the Bleach one.
I
It's a
I
guilty
haven't
pleasure. Yeah.
I haven't seen a ton of them, but I've seen some of them. The one for Fullmetal Alchemist is fucking trash. Absolute dog shit. It's literally just like a collection of arcs and just combined into a movie.
Which of these adaptations of Death Note is the shittiest?
Ho, ho, ho. The first one. There's no contest.
Oh no.
There's really no contest. They didn't even try. They just made their own fucking garbage high school tween drama version of it.
Yeah.
I can't stand that shit.
The only
remember-
redeeming thing that version is having fucking
Willem Dafoe's Ryuk.
Willem
Yeah.
Dafoe's Ryu.
Huh?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
We didn't
No,
know
I
that?
never watched it. I just know it's horrible.
Yeah,
He's
no,
easily the best part.
they
Like
got
he
Willem Dafoe's
fit- he-
Ryuk.
That is a match made in heaven between an actor and a role. Like he's great.
I feel like okay, I feel like there should not be adaptations like that ever again. We can all agree on that, right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Like, can't people just be like, "Oh, this story was inspired by Death Note" or whatever, and like make it
Or-
its own thing?
Or if, yeah, like a spin-off of some kind.
And yeah, instead of like
Yeah.
whitewashing the
Yeah,
characters.
just like that one sequel that had Trump in it.
What?
Yeah.
There's a Death Note sequel
Yes, I love that.
where
Oh, I
where
see
the
that panel.
where the new user he gets the Death Note and then he sells it on eBay and the fucking president buys it and it's Trump. Like
I could have.
Oh,
when I
if
first
that would
saw
happen,
I
our world is
swore.
doomed. Our world is doomed. Oh my god, that's the worst case scenario. That's the worst timeline.
When I saw that, I swore that was like fan art or some shit, but
It's
no, it
not.
was the
Oh
actual
my
fucking
God.
art.
Yep, man, it was real.
That I hate it.
that should get adopted just to like piss off Republicans.
Half the population fucking dies.
Well, no,
Oh,
he
Jesus.
doesn't end
Oh,
up using it because Ryu
we'll
tells him
change the
that like if he
story, we'll
uses it,
change-
he'll go to hell. He's like, no,
We'll
don't
change
go
the
to hell.
story from based on a famous manga to based on a true story.
Yeah, exactly. You could even argue he has it now in real life.
Damn, you
Venezuela.
should out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Sounds like the ship, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
something in my throat. Sorry,
Uh,
God, my skin's very
Better run
oily
orange.
today.
must be able to dick.
Fuck you.
Bubba moment.
So to change the subject, another thing I watched the Chainsaw Man movie.
Oh yeah, because you
Oh,
showed
I saw
um,
clips of that. That looked
you watched that
beautiful.
in a stream.
Yes, I watched it with Gerald, and I
How was it?
kind of don't want to watch anything with Gerald again because he keeps spoiling shit before it happens.
Oh
Because
Jesus.
he's impatient.
Because he,
I mean, I
he,
get it.
he
I've
saw it before.
I
didn't-
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did.
he saw it before, but like, I've read the manga, so I know of the Rizy arc. But it's been such a long time since I've watched it, so I forgot a few things. And he's like, "Oh man, I can't believe this is gonna happen." I'm like, I'm just
Why
gonna
did you
watch
say
the
that?
movie.
Yo, Denji barks like he wants it.
Yeah, bro, like I forgot how Rizy dies at the end. Like that literally destroyed me because like I've
So-
read it before, but I forgot about it, and then I saw it animated, and I'm like, oh fuck, man.
I haven't read Chainsaw Man yet. One of my friends really wants me to start it. So is the
Part
movie
one's
like
pretty
an
good.
adaptation of an arc, or is it like
Yes,
it
it's
is
an
the
arc,
arc.
yeah.
It's what they're
Oh,
it's
okay.
what a bunch of anime have been doing lately. They've been adapting like whole arcs as a movie rather than as a series. I know Demon Slayer's done that too.
yes.
You could thank
Yeah, they did
Demon
that.
Slayer for
I
that
think we
shit.
were among the first to do it with Rengoku's arc. What was that called?
Mugen Train.
Fucking
Mugen
something
Train.
something train. Yeah,
When was that?
That was like 2020.
yeah. I think it was one of the first ones to do it. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I
I
don't mind it.
I don't
Not talking
know.
about like that movie itself, but like
Like the
when
idea.
studios decide, yeah, the idea of like adapting a
So
whole arc into a film.
So one of the things when it comes to anime movies is we obviously know that a lot of studios have sort of like a different teams animating different projects, and a lot of times with a movie, there's a lot more budget that goes into it. I
Yeah.
mean, we saw that with Chainsaw Man. Like the fucking budget on that shit's kind of wild.
It's insane. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And obviously, with a movie, the production time is going to be also a lot longer. So this means that technically there is more time for like leeway and break, and animators can actually like have a life. Granted, the studios still won't let that happen because studios going to be studios. You know,
Chainsaw Man,
executives
the
be
animators
executives,
for
make more money, that kind of shit. But like, in some ways, I think it's a good thing, but in other ways, I'm kind of against it because there are some things that need more time. There are some arcs that require time that you
Yes.
can't do with a movie, and
Like you can't
there's
adapt Wano into a movie.
no, and also there are arcs that don't really work all that well into a 3 act structure that's required with a movie for it to work.
Yes.
And it's more of like part of a continuous story. I mean, that's generally what an arc is, but a lot of times arcs can be self-contained enough to where you have technically a beginning, middle, and end. And sometimes that can work in a movie, but other times it's very clearly like a transition or it's part of an overarching story where if you were to cut that out and make it a movie, some people might not realize that it's part of a show and they'll go in it and be confused as fuck and it won't really work.
Yeah.
I just
You want to hear the best example of why that's a bad thing?
What?
In Overlord season 4, uh, it like tells the story up until episode 7, and then there's a supposed time skip between 7 and 8, which is very noticeable because you're like, wait, what the fuck? And then they release an Overlord movie, Overlord and the Holy Kingdom, which is an arc that takes place in between episodes 7 and 8, and it's
what?
it's a very important arc.
Why the fuck would you do that? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my, that. Man, it's like what
And this movie came out like 2 or 3 years after season 4.
Jeez.
that actually pisses me off. And I dropped Overlord. Why?
Well, now you know why. At least now you have justification.
I mean, I wasn't really going to go back to it because I kind of realized dark fantasy is something that it has to be specific for it to work for me, and I just don't think Overlord clicked after a while. And there's other dark fantasy that I do think work, but I just kind of was like, you know what, it's just my take was it's not for me. It's still good, but it's not for me. But like hearing that, because I heard fuck all about season 4. I didn't even know that. Why?
Yeah.
Who? You literally were like, oh yeah, this important arc in the middle of the season. Let's make it a movie, but not right away, because fuck our fans, right?
The only thing I could think of is that like it would have been too big, and they wanted to keep to their 12 episode structure, so they thought to take that part out and just make it a movie.
What? Why didn't they
Without,
like
making
two
it
cores
natural.
instead? Because that's been a popular thing that studios have been
Probably
doing.
because of money.
Fuck if I know.
But they're already
I'm
spending
not
more
saying-
money on a movie. When
It
did season
good
4 come
in terms
out?
of budget,
To
or is
make
it just
more
like
money.
Wait, hold on. Noah, this is a deciding factor. Was the animation in the movie good, or was it season
Yeah,
3
that's-
quality?
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Okay,
It
because
was-
I remember
it was-
Overlord
it
season
was
3 looked like
very
ass.
good. Well, let's be honest. The CG looked like ass. Like
True.
whenever they use like CG mixing
The
with
fucking
2D,
goats.
that shit was funny. Like there was a part where there's like 3 guys riding on horses with the CG monster. It looked like a green screen in animation.
Yeah, it was ass.
Yeah,
And then
but
the
no,
fucking
the movie
noise was
was
hilarious.
very well animated.
Okay. All right. When did it come out? When was season 4? That's another deciding factor.
Season 4, I believe, came out during the New York trip because I remember watching an episode of it
Huh,
while I was
okay.
just chilled by myself. So it was like 4-ish years ago, almost
Wasn't
5. And the
Jesus.
movie came out like a
Oh.
year or two ago.
Oh, okay. I think I might understand why. I think I know why the movie got delayed. The pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
that makes perfect
well, here's the
sense.
thing.
That's what
That
I was
explains
thinking.
why
And
the
Japan went
movie
through a
got delayed. That explains how the movie got delayed, but that doesn't explain the decision to make it a movie.
No, like that's I don't know why that one I still can't explain. That's still the dumbest thing like I've heard today. But I think I understand why it came out so much later because I know Japan also went through like a pandemic some time ago as well, and that probably pushed it off even further. And I know obviously the pandemic in general just pushed a lot of things and delayed a lot of things. So that explains that part at least. But that's still fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. But like, I don't know, the idea to make arcs movies, it really depends on the arc. Like I said, if you can make it work in a movie, fine, sure, go for it. But I don't think this should be normal. I don't think it should be this
Yeah.
the
Nah,
norm.
I don't think
Not
so
at all.
either.
Um, it's hard to say. I think it's going to be more normalized because I think what was it happened? Was no, it's this weekend. I think JJK is getting a recap movie, and then the first episode of season 3 is going to be in it for
I know
JJK at least.
I know Solo Leveling did the same thing too, where the first 2 episodes
Okay.
premiered with a because they showed the first season in theaters, and that's where the premiere of the first 2 episodes was, which was the Redgate arc. Um, so that's something that's happened that I'm fine enough with because technically it's still a show. It's just premiering it in a different way, which is weird, but whatever. You're still giving the
The
time required.
the thing that happened, it happened a lot on Twitter that people thought it was going to be like a JJK movie,
Oh,
and it was just a recap, so they didn't read the fine print.
oh,
Oh,
that's
bless their hearts.
that's hilariously sad.
It's funny. It's so ironic that happens to the JJK fandom. Like, you
Because they
think
can't
in a manga
read.
where you have to read a
They
shit ton of shit, they can't
they
read.
they can't get a win.
Potential man.
Potential man.
I
That's
love that meme.
that's such a funny meme. I love it so much. Oh my god, it's the fucking variations of it are great too. Just he has so much potential.
I like the Toshiro one. 'Cause it's
Oh
funny.
Jesus,
I love Toshiro, but yeah. Yeah, man is just a goated ass jobber.
pretty much. Some characters are just like, oh, this character's strong. Did we get to see them be strong? No, maybe like once. That's it.
That's one of my least favorite shows. Is like when you have a character in like the core group that's like designated as the strong one, and then they get their ass beat
Yeah.
like all the time.
I remember. I mean, it's obviously to a different extent, but I remember when I got to My Hero and we got to Stars and Stripes, and I'm just like, huh,
She's
that's not what I
definitely a jobber
expected.
character. Who's a plot device, yeah.
She is definitely a plot
Oh,
device.
100%.
I granted it was so short that I don't fully care, and we already had established the strongest character anyway, and All Might is much more than a plot device. Um,
I
but
think it's much better in the anime than the manga. The manga is like, holy shit.
What they do in the
yeah.
manga?
The anime builds off a lot from what
The
happens later.
the anime does first. It does refer back to that. We get to see more of the people who worked with her to show that kind of impact the character had. So I at least feel the echoes, but definitely in terms of like the character himself, it was kind of strange. It's like, oh, this character's important, right? And there for like 2 episodes. Why?
That's a problem with the final act of My Hero is like the way toward the final war is a little rushed.
Yeah,
With the UA Trader and Star and Stripe arc, and then movie 5 or movie 4, I think, is like a week before the final war. But there should have been a bigger gap with arcs.
yeah. At least the final season was really fucking good because
Oh my god.
the final fight got adapted in English now, and I did cry.
Aww,
How'd
It's
you like the ending or the final?
poor baby Sean.
The dub
I
didn't do it for me. I feel like the dub didn't adapt the lines right. that I wanted them to.
I still
can't-
really liked it personally.
I can't hear the MHA dub, like especially after hearing Deku's voice just get memed on so much.
He has that kind of cadence in his voice. It's very
Like, don't get me wrong, he does a
memorable.
great job as Deku,
That
but
bitchy
like I've
voice.
heard it's memed on so much that I just can't not hear his voice and not think of the memes.
he he is a good voice actor. But it's definitely a voice that can lend itself to, well,
Meme
memes.
culture.
So
Yeah.
but I thought it was really good personally.
Sean, you don't understand. Justin Cook's an amazing voice actor.
Jesus Christ. The more whiny voice, yeah, I know. There are other voices that I think are a lot worse about it.
That's kind of why I swapped to sub, if I'm being real.
Oof.
I feel like Okarun is gonna get memed on soon enough. I feel it.
I don't know
Because like,
because
I love AJ
Okarun's
Beckles, but I feel like his voice he's definitely gonna get memed on.
okay, but
Haven't heard his dub.
the difference with
Yeah.
Okarun is that he doesn't have like that same like on a pedestal that Deku is. Like, because Deku is
Fair.
the strong, like, essentially, well, he's the main character obviously, but it's essentially like the strongest character that is there for the moment, whereas Okarun is built
And
up
very
always
speechy as
this,
well.
he's very, like, yeah, he's strong, but he's not like the strongest. He's part of a team, and he's
Yeah.
very clearly still the dork.
And
You
he's
know?
not very like speechy like Deku is.
No. And Deku is the dork, but also still the big hero, the one who inspires people. And that can work, but it's trickier to do. But Okarun is not that. So I don't think that's the case. Because he's not like... And if he does inspire someone, it's on a very personal level. Not as a,
Yeah.
like, figurehead level. Like, like a big hero is. If he wants to help his friends, that means something because they know him personally. And he doesn't have... even if his voice is kind of goofy, they know who he is. Whereas, like, when he wants to inspire a large group, whether they don't know you or not, you need a voice for it. And Deku's is not the best for that. So...
You hear that, Abridged Cloud?
Okay, he's fucking
No,
hilarious
they
as
don't know
Cloud.
you.
He's hilarious as Cloud. He does a great job.
Yes.
I also still think
wait,
that Deku's voice actor does a
Mission
good job.
Abridged?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking love that Abridged series.
it's really funny. But like, I still think Deku's voice actor does a good job for what it was, and obviously when the anime started, his voice fit for Deku at the time, and you can't
Yeah.
really change it all that
Oh,
much as time
100%.
goes by. That's kind of the
Yeah.
problem you can have
People get used to his voice.
when a character
that way.
changes so much over the course of a series. It's only so much you can do. So I don't really mind it all that much. And I still really loved, like, the final fight.
Season 1 of the dub kind of stems all my problems with the final episode. So it's the way they translated some of the lines in flashbacks are just like the issue. But overall, yeah, that can't be helped with. Was it Funimation that did it, or was it? Who was
Well, Funimation doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It was, well,
it? Their Lost
Crunchyroll.
History or
Oh
Lost,
yeah, it got
Lost
absorbed
Media.
into Crunchyroll, right?
Yeah, and now Crunchyroll is
Crunchyroll, by the
absorbing
way?
like High Dive, I think.
Yeah.
So I normally didn't really have much of a problem with Crunchyroll, but seeing this more, we're getting to a problem. Because we're getting to a
AI subs is my big issue with them. Like,
the
that shouldn't
AI
be.
subs are terrible.
Yeah.
I love the memes that came from it. Why is Deku saying that One for All was promised to him 3,000 years ago?
What?
Okay, so the AI, whatever the fuck, that's doing the subs is like from this Israeli company, I think.
Oh no.
And
That's
Yeah.
already a problem.
Everyone
That's
was
already.
memeing
Oh
on
boy, genocide. Anyway.
everybody was memeing on it. They were like, "Why was the One Piece was promised to me 3,000 years
3,000
ago?"
years ago.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? What?
It's like, wait, why is Luffy justifying genocide?
But no.
Free
like,
Palestine.
Yes, Free Palestine. Fuck Israel. Worst country in the world right now, and it's on a
Indeed.
contest. It's literally not a contest, even considering America.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Russia's worse than America right now. But regardless, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh right, like Crunchyroll is kind of
Right,
becoming
you were
like an
promised
anime monopoly.
3,000 years ago.
No, they're becoming sort of an anime monopoly, and that's kind of a problem. This is why I think like we're seeing more anime and such on other platforms. And as much as streaming does kind of suck in the way that like a lot of the shows you want to watch are on so many different platforms, in a way it does also have a level of competition. When Crunchyroll just corners the market on anime, they can start to charge whatever they want, and that's the problem.
Exactly.
And this is why buy physical media.
Yeah.
If you love a show, please buy it physically if it exists. And if it doesn't exist, get blank CDs and burn that shit on there. Make your own.
Or go to your local pirating website so you can watch them all for free and say "fuck you."
But if you
I
get
totally
the
don't have
CDs, you
to
can
say
watch
that.
it if the internet is out.
I totally don't have the.
That's why you go to those pirate sites and
videos.
download that shit. The APN Ninja does not support pirating.
This is
Actually,
not-
Juanito and
Don't
I
harass
are.
me.
I haven't done the video yet, but honestly, we're at a point where it's so fucking relevant to do the video about piracy. I
Oh,
probably
100%. It's just getting more and more relevant as time goes on.
January, because I already have a few videos I want to do before then. But we'll work on the
should we
script in
talk about
January.
like the that you had planned for that?
Like here or later?
Yeah.
Well, so we want to do a video about like anime piracy, and it's always been kind of a thing that I've talked about it slightly, and my mindset has always kind of been like, if you can get it legally, you should, and if you can't, then it's fine. But we're kind of at the point where like it might be morally okay to pirate some stuff because of
Yeah.
how some of these companies are doing.
We even have fucking Dana Terrace like support pirating.
Oh yeah, well
Fucking-
yeah, because fuck Disney, fuck
Yeah.
Disney, 100% fuck Disney.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. She's like, literally, if you want to watch my show, pirate it.
You think Vivzy can't say
Holy
because
shit.
of her contract?
Probably
I'm surprised they haven't made a joke about it yet. In
they
either
probably
show.
can't.
I know it'd be fun if they did.
Okay, the biggest issues with Amazon is its CEO, the way it treats its employees, and the AI stuff. If they get rid of all that shit, I'm fine with them. Like
Damn,
if
you're
they
asking a lot, apparently.
I feel like I'm asking the bare minimum. You know,
No,
we should
I
treat
don't
our
know what that
employees like people, like human beings, and that's the bare minimum in this. And that's not
No.
even the bare minimum in this country. That's above average.
Nah, billionaires don't believe in kindness. They're like, wait a minute, I get no money from.
And I
being
don't
kind."
believe in their rights.
Oh my god,
I don't believe in
Doesn't
billionaire
make me
rights.
money.
eat the bitch.
Don't
Yeah,
believe in the rights because it doesn't make me money.
we've got to have money. Oh
Exactly.
Jesus! But no, like just Crunchyroll is rapidly becoming a huge problem. Like I was already on the fence when it became the Funimation stuff. Because Funimation always felt like they did still care about anime to an extent. And Crunchyroll was sort of like a step above to the more corporate level. Well, they were more of the sub variety. And now they're definitely much more corporate than they used to be, since anime is like this huge market. And it really shows because they've really gone downhill as a company.
Didn't Crunchyroll used to be a pirate site? Am I misremembering that?
Was it? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't remember it being a pirate. I remember the first time I heard of it, people were like, "Oh, it's the episodes from the Japanese, like as soon as the actual episode comes out in Japan."
Yeah, I know that.
I remember that. That's how it the word passed around back in the ye old YouTube days.
Back when it wasn't common for that to happen, because nowadays, like,
Back when
literally
we only had
episodes
like 3
drop.
anime YouTubers and they were all shit.
And now we have like 100, and most of them are shit.
And I was gonna say most of them are shit.
Either they're shit or they're a little washed. Or you get
both.
the like the once in a while ones that are fine. You know, the ones that are like, all right,
Joey
you're all right.
Bazinga. Sorry. What was that?
Man, you gotta get that throat worked out.
Right? It's your hands, damn throat,
Get some
man.
tea or some shit.
Yeah, I should get more tea.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know.
I was actually referring to like the intro that you had planned for the piracy video.
Oh yeah, that's right. So,
Yeah.
one of the things, because I think I talked with you about this. I don't remember exactly, but the way it was going to start was like Mike. Well,
I
it
was
was me
out, man.
giving
I was up on
an
Reddit.
open cold open about it, and then Juanito just like completely interrupts. Was it through a stereo, like a radio, like over
Yeah.
the? Yes, it
It
was.
was the Pirates of the Caribbean music.
Yes, that's right. It slowly hear the Pirates of the Caribbean music that's in the background, and it's B just going up to a window, and it's just the fucking Quagsire just holding up
Oh,
a
fucking
speaker
boombox.
or a boombox or whatever, and I would have to get art of that.
Quag.
It's just me trying to, it's just the fucking the theme in the back of you, like what the fuck is that, and just move to the window, and it's just Quag. Slowly close the blinds. All right, none of that's open, and you just appear on the TV. What the fuck?
What do you do? Use headbutt.
I love that clip. The fucking Pikachu's headbutt.
Yeah.
Quagsire's headbutt. Quack!
But going way back, like I've been watching a few other series besides Vigilantes because I just binged Vigilantes. And I don't know if I like it more than My Hero. I think I like it at least more than the first few seasons of My Hero. Um, I'm not sure, but I need to get back to watching it. But I was watching. May I ask you one final thing? Which is essentially, I heard one of my friends described it as if Weiss had a better personality and was also at the powers of Dio, and preferred to punch people in the
What?
face. So the premise of it is,
Wait, is that the show? The show where she's like, I'm about to beat this bitch's ass, and she's like in a
yes,
fancy
literally
dress.
the first episode, she just fucking decks the shit out of this other bitch in the fucking face and knocks her ass out. Because she's a noble, right?
Yeah.
And she's engaged to one of the princes. The prince is a fucking little douchebag, and he's like lying, like, "Oh, she's been abusing me and a horrible fiance, and now I have a new lady." And she's just like, "All right, well, may I ask you one final thing in front of all these diplomats? May I please knock that bitch on her ass?" Like she literally says essentially that verbatim. And then it's like,
I
"What? You
saw
can't do that." And then it just cuts to her rushing towards her, fist in the fucking face, knocks her to the ground. Her hands are rated E for everyone, by the way. She punches people all the time.
know.
It's literally the point where her first instinct is, yeah, we could talk this out, but I'd prefer to punch you in the face.
You know what?
It's
Equal
pretty
rights,
fun.
equal fights. I'm just saying.
Fair.
And
That one's been pretty fun.
she really did mean equal rights, equal fights. She's beating ass, putting ass to belt.
Tojima Wants to Be a Common Rider is pretty fun. It is very, very corny. It's very, very over the top.
In a good
But
way and a
it's
satirical way.
both. So
Oh,
there's a clear love for Kamen Rider, but it kind of starts off as like, oh cool, they're like street level characters, just literally people in masks, and then a literal Kamen Rider actual boss monster approaches, like actual physical powers and all. You're like, oh, what the fuck? It's real.
I need a fuck.
Yeah, but that's been pretty fun. And most of the other shows I'm watching are not anime. Like I'm watching some stuff on Amazon, like The Mighty Nine, which, by the way, is fantastic.
Heard that's very good.
It is so good. It's honestly better than I don't. I'm conflicted because I love The Legend of Vox Machina, but The Mighty Nine,
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the other D&D
it's
show, right?
it's tough. I would say it definitely starts off better than season one of Vox, which is already really good. Um, but that's difficult. It's also very dark. Episode 5 hit me with like a Caleb story, and I remember starting the episode, be like, "Oh boy, I get more about Caleb," and they ended the episode just staring at the screen, going, "Whoa, whoa, buddy, oh my god."
You sounded like you just had sex.
And you
No.
would know.
Yes.
Yeah, you little slut.
You just admit to it?
Damn right I am.
He did admit to it. He always admits he's a slut.
No, I'm talking to
Exactly.
you. How do you know he's a slut?
Because he tells us all the time.
It's true, I am.
He admits it.
No.
He's self-aware, at least.
The angel admits it.
French your girlfriend, peak anime.
Shut up.
How would you die? Never say that again, please.
You should get hanged by your nuts.
Speaking of rental girlfriend, actually,
Oh no.
have you guys
Oh, yeah.
fucking seen how the main character now looks like the author?
Oh my god, I
what?
have. I have. They
He's
changed.
not
Wait,
hiding
what'd you
it at
say?
all. It's so fucking funny.
So because he originally he had a different design, but now he just looks like the mangaka.
He looks like the author. He's a fucking Yume shipper.
Wait, he made the main
I
character
fucking
look
called
like
this shit like a
Yeah.
year
Look
ago.
at
He was
him.
gonna make the
my
main
God.
character him.
Oh my god,
That's
that
crazy.
Dumbass fucking did it.
I have to look this up. Holy shit.
the bro willingly puts himself in the cuck chair because that's what he's into.
I thought that was fan
Yeah,
made. when I saw
that is a
No.
married man with a child.
His wife should leave him. She could find better. She could find a better husband in a box.
Yeah, that's a story suicide right there. Like,
Honestly.
anybody that didn't give a that
Yeah,
anybody
he
that
is
still
different. His
cared-
hair is darker, and his haircut's
Yeah,
a little
his hair's
different.
darker. His hair's like bland.
It's like his.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Like, I know self-inserts are a thing and they happen a
Hold
lot,
on,
but
I'll put a
sometimes you can
picture
be a
up in the
little
thing.
less obvious about it.
This is a fucking Bubba self-enter. This is fucking like
Like, at least with the
five-dimensional time leaping.
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen
Is
it.
crazy.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it. That's giving him too much credit. That's the saddest thing ever. Like, I suddenly feel a lot better about myself hearing that. Like, Jesus Christ. You're like, oh, he's married. Yeah, well, mistakes were made, clearly.
He's married with a child, and I feel bad because women in
Married
Japan
with a
can't get
child?
like.
That kid's gonna
Yes, he has a
fucking bored.
child.
You know, the way you worded that is he's married with a child.
I know someone wants to have sex
Oh.
with that. Look, I said
Yeah,
a side
because
by
I
side.
know, yeah, he used
Of
to
all
look
three of
different.
them.
Oh my god, that's
Like on the right is his original picture, and then on the left.
that is fucking sad. Also, he looks like he's never seen an actual woman in my life. Like in
You
his
think
life,
they
holy
had
shit.
sex with
That's
a
not
turkey
the case.
baster?
He
Of course.
he looks like the first time he saw boobs was on Newgrounds.
He looks like the closest thing he's been to a vagina was at his birth.
Fair. If you were to show me the
no,
picture of
he
that
just
man,
He gets the Doofenshmirtz backstory where his parents didn't.
I
Parents were giving their vibe.
love that so much.
That's crazy. How does that even happen?
I
don't
love
know,
that
but-
joke.
I don't know, but it means he didn't come out of a vagina. He just popped
I-
into existence.
I fucking
the
love that
stoke
joke.
came in.
I love that joke so much. Doofenshmirtz is comedic genius. He's comedic genius. Nothing he says is wrong.
I have a funny story. I was just remembered by the mangaka shit that we were talking about. But I'm not having sex. So this is when I was working at Starbucks. I had a
No sex
coworker.
happens.
She was just ranting about Ben Shapiro and how he's an
Oh.
incel. And I was like, he can't be an incel. He has children. And then then she said they had sex from afar with a turkey baster. And I was like, you know what? That actually makes sense.
Look, he can be an incel and still have kids, but I can admit that something wrong happened. There was a mistake.
Yes,
Mistakes were made.
100%.
This author looks like he doesn't even know
Looks
what
like
sex
Wonder
is.
Bread, Japanese Wonder Bread.
If you told me that he had a child, I would have said, "All right, cool. When does the joke start?"
Why
I
so
feel like we're getting to the
seasons?
punchline.
He has a child. He looks like he
When the
touches
joke ends.
children.
Like, is this the punchline?
Yeah, he adopted her.
Oh, did he?
She's not real
No,
even.
no,
She's just like a really complicated puppet.
I feel bad that we're just roasting this poor man.
He fucking deserves it. Don't
Wait, actually,
fucking
no.
baby him.
Change
He
my
knows.
mind. He fucking had a date with a
Totally deserves
life-size.
it.
Fucking king of incel went and bought a life-size thing
Yeah.
That's right.
of what's her face because he
Oh
was
yeah,
jealous.
the main girl.
Jesus
Yeah, because
Christ.
okay, there was this win a date with the main girl contest, and someone did that.
What?
They won, and he got jealous.
Yep.
So he posted up to the same dating spots with a giant life-sized version of main girl, and like took pictures and shit.
Remember,
Sean is
kids, if you
flabbergasted.
think you're the bottom of the barrel, remember there are worse out there.
Exactly.
Sorry, if anyone heard something, it might have been a thunk as my fucking jaw hit the
Didn't
floor.
hear it.
I put it in
That-
general.
That is the saddest thing.
It gives me hope in my writing ability. Sometimes I feel like my writing is ass, but then I see shit like this, and I'm just like,
All right.
that's fine.
No, one thing that's always given me hope about writing is that terrible stuff can get popular. We got fucking 50 Shades of Grey, which was fan fiction of an already not well-written book.
That's
Series of
middle-class
books.
white women's fantasies.
It is. Unfortunately, the crazy aunt that I mentioned before, at one point, this was a long ass time ago. She was reading it, and I, out of curiosity, I looked over, saw that shit, and went, nope.
My sister was reading it while she was married. I literally saw it, and then I told my mom, "You think my big sister's like having marital issues?"
So there's a streaming group called the Legend of Avantris where they take D&D modules and like they stream them. But usually they're very silly about it, like to the point where one of the characters is Chuckles the Clown, who is an NPC from a previous campaign that was killed, and ended up haunting the character who killed him. But there was a point in one of the streams where they wanted Chuckles to read 50 Shades of Grey, and he sounds like this.
No.
Oh, Gideon! It's really fucking funny. It's a very funny set of streams. I love them. If anyone gives even the smallest inkling of a care about D&D, please watch them. They're very funny. There's like animated clips, YouTube shorts you'll find. They're like a minute long. They're so good. But I just thought of that and also there was who was Iago's voice actor who passed away some time ago. Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried also read 50 Shades of Grey, and that shit was hilarious. So like that stuff will always give me
That's a deep cut. Holy shit.
Yes, that shit will always give me faith that people can think like, oh, you can write something terrible. Yes, but I don't think I can get much worse than that.
Exactly. Yeah.
At least I didn't make that. So, and I've also been
Yeah, exactly. I could be like, you know what? At least I didn't make Sword Art Online.
Even Sword Art Online does a better job. Because at least apparently it's gotten better.
Wow. I remember. Hold on, let me get my charger.
Better?
I remember seeing this.
It's better than it was
clip of,
before. I don't know if it's better.
Well,
I remember seeing this
better
one
is
clip of,
subjective.
True, but at least
what's her face? Cousin girl.
I've always
And
been in
she
the
was giving
mindset.
me-
Oh
Yeah, go
Jesus!
ahead.
I remember what you're talking about now. The fucking incest.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Cousin girl giving him the sword, be like, "Oh, think of me when you use it," in front of like Asuna.
All right,
It's
even
crazy.
Sword Art Online can get pretty fucking bad.
I would look for other options than that one.
I still think that it is not even close to being the worst anime ever. There's significantly worse.
Ever? No. God, no.
What do you think is the worst?
The worst anime ever?
School days.
School
Yeah.
days.
Wait, what?
School Days is a very safe bet.
I've never seen School Days.
Don't. You want
No,
a
I
synopsis?
want to.
You want a synopsis?
Sure,
Oh.
sure. Give me a synopsis.
From what I know, it's based off a visual novel, isn't it?
Yes.
Holy fuck! Someone wrote that. I thought that was anime only.
No,
Yeah.
so it is based
No,
off a
no.
route in a visual novel.
Oh,
It
this
is
is
not.
definitely old.
It is let's just say the main guy goes around fucking cheating all the time. Like, and it ends with him being decapitated by one of the women he cheats on as a fucking yandere who goes off with his head in her lap going, "We'll be together forever."
You know, he deserves that.
He does.
He does deserve it because he's an absolute fucking douchebag in the anime.
Exactly. You know, we don't fuck with cheaters in this house.
But that is a safe bet
This
for
is
like
gonna
the
age
worst
very
anime.
poorly if one of us ends up cheating on one of
It's
our
up there,
in
yeah.
our relationships. At least
There's
we'll get
other.
a meme out of it.
It's not the lowest rated on my anime list. There's like another like super niche show that's like terribly animated and stuff like that. Even worse than One Punch Man season 3 and TV.
I was gonna bring up that. Yeah.
What about OG Ghost Stories?
No, it's
Not the
just
dub.
generic. It's just generic.
It's carried by the dub, so it has that.
Okay, so the dub carries it, but even the original Ghost Stories is just kind of generic and
Yeah.
That's what I
ordinary.
heard. Like, the
It's
religious girl's
not.
apparently a sidekick in the original.
It's not terrible. It's just not interesting.
Mm.
So I mean,
Trying to
depending
think
on
of
what you.
One of the worst animes.
No, it's not one of the worst.
No.
It's just-
oh God,
it-
no.
It's just there. I'm trying to think like.
What about that one? What about that one with the dog? The guy.
Oh
the
Noah!
dog.
God damn it! You're making me remember it.
What's it called? I want to look it up.
I remember you were talking about that one for quite a bit.
I was like, this seems like a fun,
Throwback Thursday.
a
Trash.
fun reincarnation, and then, I don't know how to remember it.
Did she fuck the dog?
sexual-
I didn't get that far.
She touched herself in front of the dog, and the guy who reincarnated into the dog was watching it and getting horny from it, and then like,
What?
yeah, it's fucking wild that show. I thought it was gonna be fucking wholesome. Then it's like fucking what? White Woman Simulator? Like, what the fuck is this?
It's crazy.
I almost threw up in my mouth. Oh my god, that is disgusting.
Season 2 Promise Neverland's up there.
Well, that's as I say, to each their own. Every garbage can has its lid.
But some garbage needs to be thrown away.
Some garbage needs to be incinerated.
And I was about to say, and incinerated. Some people have their kinks, and some kinks are wrong.
we don't normally kink shame in this show, except that.
Whatever the fuck that is, I'm kink shaming the fuck out of that.
Yes, 100%.
It's more just like nobody's wrong except you, honey. You're wrong. Go somewhere else. Do your wrongness somewhere else. I don't want any part in this. Oh my god.
There are no wrong answers. Obama did 9/11.
Except
that one.
Except that one. Holy shit. I mean, then again, worst anime is subjective, so like, it kind of depends what you think is the worst. Because sometimes there are some really well anime that just have the worst writing and worst characters, but they have good animation. So it's like, do you think that elevates it up or whatever? Or sometimes
It's like a 1 to a 3. It doesn't elevate it by much. It has a good for production value.
Yeah, it gives at least some level of like, all right, there is some effort put into this.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's stuff that's just animated like dog shit, but the story and characters are still good.
Yeah.
Like One Punch Man.
Yeah. I haven't seen season 3 yet. I have to watch it.
Do you though?
There's better uses for your time.
Yeah.
And that's
Just,
one of them. Go
just
for
watch Mob Psycho again.
Yeah, I love Mob Psycho.
Such
No,
a good
don't do
show.
that. Watch Real Culture.
What would you suggest is
Or
real culture then?
you flying up. Mob isn't culture or what?
Mob is culture. What is Noah
Yeah.
I'm
suggesting
just
is
saying.
culture?
What he was gonna watch was One Punch season 3. Do it. Look, you need to watch the scene where they took a PNG and slid it down slightly down a
Down the
hill,
hill, or-
and see the force the fucking source
That's
material.
probably
Wait.
not the worst moment. Is the fucking 1 minute still frame? That's probably the
Yeah.
worst.
Was that the
one.
backs? Was that the
Yeah, but-
flashback?
No,
Yeah,
it's
but-
a picture of a building, and just
Yeah, but the-
it's Fubuki and Genos walking up the stairs, and they just showed the building for a minute.
Oh my god.
We hear talking.
See, but
It's
see,
so
that's
bad.
not funny though. But that's
It's
not,
not
funny,
funny.
though. The dragging the PNG down slightly was funny.
Because I know sliding on grass
I
does
remember
not
that was
require
memed
like a
upon
ton of
on Twitter.
animation. Yeah, that's
Or
just
none
bad.
in this case.
Yeah, and none in that case. Literally, there's no transition frames of like maybe like the clothes moving or the hair moving or even just
Yeah,
like an
like the
effect of
legs, like,
grass
changing
being
in
spit up.
stance,
No.
Or the legs not moving,
Yeah.
arms not moving, or nothing's moving.
His power's flight, but he can't fly. Shut up.
Jesus.
He's flying over the grass.
That was so bad, I loved it.
Oh god. Bad animation is always fun to laugh at. I understand that animation's tough, obviously, and it takes time, but like criticism is still allowed, guys. Like
Yeah.
the people who made it are sometimes, you know, I mean, sometimes criticisms go too far and it's just bullying, and it's just like, oh, kill yourself, you did a terrible job. You're like, all right, no, this is bad. That's bad. But I can say something is horribly animated and it's just a PNG going across the screen, and I'm justified in that because I'm still like giving one my opinion and two giving valid criticism.
Yeah, like,
You know,
okay, it's okay to say something is ass.
Yes.
Like that's not
It's
saying that the
always-
animators are terrible people or whatever, or anyone involved was a terrible person.
No.
It's just that it's ass.
No, the executives are terrible people because they didn't give them time.
That too, yes, and they didn't pay him enough.
I always blame people higher up rather than animators.
Yes.
Because they're the ones who, like, you know, allocate funds, allocate time. They're the ones who are in charge of everything. And they just don't give animators enough time. Or sometimes they don't give enough time to be with their families. And the animation looks
Yeah,
godlike,
sure.
but they have never seen their kids. And their kids are like 8.
Yeah, Sean said, allocate this dick.
I did not, actually. But all right.
Yeah, but let's pretend you did. It'd be funnier.
Jesus H. Jiminy Cricket, Christ. I got nothing else, if I'm being honest. I think that covered everything I'm thinking of. For this, 'cause I wanted to mention the AI dub. We talked about One Punch Man. Yeah, I think. Unless you guys want to talk about other anime you were watching. Well, Juanito's not watching
One thing
anything, so.
one thing I want to bring up is that I showed John One Piece Film Z for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you watched it? Cool.
Yeah, I made him watch it, and it's really funny because like how it started is that like he brought up that Zed, main villain of the movie, was
Yeah.
DLC for Pirate Warriors 4. And he's like, "This is so weird," and I'm just like, "Okay, I'm gonna make you watch this." And he did
What
watch
did you say
it.
to John Same Toad?
What?
What?
He said it just like John would.
Because I know him.
You
But
know
anyway,
him long enough.
I
well, like,
literally jumped out of my chair.
we're watching the movie, and like he's getting super invested in it, and then Jeremy joins in at around the beginning of Act 2 of the movie, and he just came in there to chill because he just got back from something, and then he got absorbed in the movie, and then by the end of the movie, fucking John was like, "Bro, why is this guy not canon?"
Because he was written by
Like-
Oda, so he's like half canon.
He's like most One Piece movie characters. They exist, but they're not but the movies themselves aren't canon.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the
So
show,
strange.
Shiki's the weirdest example of that.
because
Like,
he's
he's
canon.
canon.
He's just not involved.
The events
ever.
of Chapter Zero are canon. His movie isn't.
That's weird.
So, same as Film Red.
Huh.
But
Anime
yeah,
movies are-
I wanted to bring that up because that was pretty funny.
Anime movies are kind of strange
They
in
were
that way.
fun.
Like for a while, they were just kind of like side stories and not canon, and nowadays they're actually like either canon stuff that's side stories or entire arcs.
Oh, the fucking first Bleach movie was made canon.
Which one was the
Like-
first Bleach movie?
Which one was that
Memories of Nobody, I think it was called,
one? Oh,
What happened?
because it's
in that one?
referenced in the manga.
that's considered canon.
Yeah, because it's referenced in the manga.
What happened in that one?
Weird.
So there's this girl named Senna who looks like Ruki and Renji's child, but with black hair, and she's just big dick chilling in Tokyo or whatever, doing God knows what, killing hollows, and then all these random spirits pop up, and Urahara's like, "Yo, this shit's bad. Yoruichi's off finger picking her ass somewhere. We don't know what she's doing."
What
And
is
then
that
these bad guys
synopsis?
kidnap Senna, and they take her to the Valley of Lost Souls, where they're gonna do the bad thing. And then Ichigo goes by himself. He gets his shit rocked, and then his homies from the Soul Society come in. They're not really his homies, but the fact that they were like so popular after the Soul Society arc, they were like, yeah, these are his homies now. And they put belt to ass to all of them. One of the few successful kills Soifon ever did with her Suzume Bachi. And yeah, then everybody forgets her. It's a really sad ending.
Juanito.
Because everybody forgets that she exists, except
mean-
Ichigo, I think.
I
And
mean
then
this with full sincerity. Please do a side series where you give like a synopsis of anime exactly like that, because that was the dumbest, best thing I've heard you say today. Please do shorts like that, because that's amazing. What the fuck did I just listen to?
it's true. Fucking Urahara was like, "Yo, this is bad." Tessai's there, with the flashcards. Yoruichi, God knows where the fuck she's at.
Oh my god. I still don't know. I don't think I saw that one. Because I've only seen like Hellverse and the one with
I
like...
think it's on Netflix. I don't know.
Oh, I don't have Netflix. That's funny. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That's a good way.
I'm gonna do that then. I was thinking about what to do after I finished with
Can't get better
fucking
than that.
with the Iran shorts.
Yeah, that's a good way to end that. I can't top that shit. We're looking forward to the Game Awards that are going on in like fucking 50 minutes now. 40 minutes actually.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna die if there's no Spyro 4.
yes.
Kirby might be streaming later.
I have a fucking folder for if it gets revealed or if it doesn't. So
Oh Jesus.
we'll see which me my show.
I hope I get blue balled again. Because last year they were like, okay, we're bringing back this well-known franchise, and then I don't remember what the game was, but I hope this time it's medieval remade again.
I have zero expectations going into this shit. I learned that through E3.
I have sizable expectations.
And this entire part of the podcast is immediately like dated because it's already come out by the time this video is going to be out.
I mean,
so fine. If we're right or wrong, laugh at us or celebrate with us. I don't know.
Yeah, leave a comment letting us know how shit we
though.
are.
That's why you.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Crash is back. No Spyro. My life is great.
Hell yeah, Crash, my favorite anime character.
I mean, possible Netflix series. So.
Oh, it's been confirmed already.
Oh hell yeah! I can't wait.
There was a poster like a few days ago that came out.
Oh.
That somebody showed on Reddit.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
He's not homeless.
He never was, you fucking dick.
He was homeless.
No, he wasn't.
This podcast isn't homeless.
Takes that long.
It took him 5 years to get a game.
He's not homeless. He's alive but gay.
It's only been 2.
Okay, that game does not count. That game.
What do you mean it doesn't count? It's a fucking game.
It's not a game.
Like,
It's a dead game.
It's still a game.
A game that they abandoned.
I'm keeping
This
this.
is not